are here today to take the next step in the future of St. Francis. We bought this wonderful facility, what was a horse farm, back in 2002, and that was kind of the first big step for the organization after our founding, and it allowed us to grow. But we've been missing a key ingredient, if you will, and that was a kennel building, some place where we could keep the dogs. You'll notice we have the barns behind you here, and we thought, well, maybe that would work out, but it turns out those barns are really good for horses and not so good for dogs. So we wanted to get our financial house in order before we launched the campaign to build the kennel, and we have done that, and we'll be talking about that just a little bit more, but we are here today to break ground on a new kennel building.
People keep saying, how does this make you feel? This organization, St. Francis Service Dogs, is proof positive. It is living proof that the American dream is alive and well. Right here, today, in our Roanoke Valley, in this economy, the American dream at St. Francis is alive. And at every graduation, it is an American dream that multiplies. You've got to come to a graduation if you've never been to one. That is the one thing that keeps the St. Francis volunteers coming back. You don't burn out. You come to graduation and you get re-energized. And each story is a person with their service dog who is having the opportunity, thanks to all that you do, to discover what their dream is.
When people ask me, why are you building a kennel, you would think the answer is dogs, but it's not. The reason we're building a kennel is people. We're building a kennel because of all the people that are on our waiting list that need our help. And we're going to help them. And we're going to do it with a building that is stunning. This building is going to be beautiful. The kennel portion is state-of-the-art. We're using the best materials and the best equipment. We've studied other kennels all over the country. We've talked to people everywhere. We've worked very deeply with our staff to see how this building is going to function. So these kennels are going to be a wonderful place for our dogs, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. It's going to be a very happy place for our dogs.
At this time, I'd like to have our groundbreakers come forward. Jim and Linda Eaton, if they would come forward, please. They are representing our volunteers here today. Carol Willoughby and her husband, Doug. Carol, if you would come up, please. Of course, we know Carol's history and Doug's. If you're involved with this, you know that anywhere Carol goes, there's Doug, and he's helping her and helping out, and he's done a lot of things for St. Francis on his own as well. Vic Fotai and Sue Fotai. Vic is a former board member. He serves on our advisory council. He's been a fundraiser and a huge donor for the land that we're standing on here today. Dr. Mark Finkler, he is one of our original board members. He is a past president of the board, current board member, and our veterinary advisor. He's also raised a lot of money and been a donor, and he's representing our veterinary staff. Craig Balzer, who is also a board member. He is a building committee member, and those folks have put in just an enormous number of hours on that building committee, and he's the lead architect in the design of the kennel building project, as well as Jack Swallow. Is Jack here today? Jack, come on up and stand with Craig. We appreciate all of your efforts in building and designing this absolutely beautiful building. Sam 3 is here, Sam Lionberger III. These folks have just done a great deal of work and gave us a tremendous bid. And ladies and gentlemen, not only do they give us the lowest bid, but they agreed to do it in the least amount of time, and they are guaranteeing us that we'll be in here in 6 months, right? So 6 months from now, we'll be having a ribbon cutting to dovetail off of our groundbreaking here today. Our past president, as of just last week, but Ben Boone is here. And Ben, please come forward. Building committee member also for this project, a huge donor, a huge supporter, and our immediate past president. And then our newly elected president is here, Paula Mitchell. So representing the board of directors as well is Paula Mitchell. She's been a fundraiser, a donor, a longtime supporter, and our brand new president as of Wednesday night. Sue Carr, please come forward. Sue has been representing our partners here, and she's been the partner to 2 service dogs, including Daisy, who is here with her today, and then her previous service dog was Tyler. She's been very involved in public speaking and promoting St. Francis, been involved with outreach to potential candidates, and also a screening committee volunteer.
Anything else, I have to thank God for making this dream a reality, continuing to bring with the right talents and the energy and the desire to do whatever is needed